Okay.
All right. I am so happy to be doing this Zoom call with Tracy today. I wanted to personally introduce everybody in our community to Tracy Pequin. She's absolutely amazing. Not only has she helped me with filing for my disability tax credit, but she's been an amazing resource to the community. She's a wealth of knowledge. This woman knows everything. And we were speaking the other day about my own situation, and I actually she brought up something in regards to group benefits for businesses, and I really wanted her to get on here and be able to share a little bit more about the benefits and what the businesses what she has to offer for the businesses of our community. I know there's a lot of businesses in the community that have also staff members and things like that as well. So without any further ado, I want to hand the call over to Tracy. She's absolutely amazing. We've sent so many referrals to her. She's been working with a number of different people in our community already. And, I just really wanted to say thank you, Tracy. You really are a servant leader. You really do, care about people, care about people's well-being, care about people's financial situation, and also preparing them for their future. So I just wanted to say thank you very much, for being on my butt. You're really good at following up and being on my butt when it comes to, making sure that my life is in order. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to pass the call over to you so we can talk a little bit about the group benefits and how it all works.
Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that, but I will say I don't know everything, but I know people who know everything. So one of the beautiful parts of the business that I'm in is we're a financial distribution and education company. We have a lot of strategic partners that really helps deliver to small to medium businesses as well as families. I have been known as a disability resource specialist because I do believe that the people who need the most help are not getting served out there in the community. And I have a special place in my heart to be able to advocate for people that may not be able to advocate for themselves or know exactly what they do.
Yeah, I'm a walking experience of that because, the first time that I went through the whole process with a disability, I actually got denied. So, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your help. And, also the Disability Alliance people have been a great resource as well. They literally helped me get everything filled out again and approved. And, between the two of you guys really have helped me so much. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. And you introduced me to Jim the other day.
Yes.
Remember, Kelly is a great referral source, right? She knows people who knows people that can get things done. And so I think that's part of why she brought me on today, because I really believe that small businesses are struggling more now than ever before. The cost of doing business, the ability to attract and retain employees. I mean, I think people are always looking for, that better option. People staying at the same job for 20, 30 years. Like in my day, I worked at TELUS for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's not happening. And so I think the ability to really appreciate people, recognize people, bring added value that they're not expecting. People work harder for recognition and appreciation than they will for money. So one of the things I wanted to do is just share, some of the things that we do. We do specialize in businesses that's from 3 to about 20 people. And if you have at least 3 employees in that business, and that could be including yourself, and we don't deny family businesses. A lot of companies, insurance companies will deny family businesses because there may be hereditary traits that can be a challenge. So by doing that, there's a lot of things that we do offer. So just a brief overview, we do have like loss of income for injury, for illness. We have business overhead expenses, lifestyle protector, roadside packages. We offer travel insurance, critical illness, fractures, medical, health and dental, small businesses. So let me ask you a question, Kelly. If there was a job advertised and it says $20 an hour or $19 an hour plus benefits, what do you think most people would choose?
The benefits.
Absolutely, absolutely. Benefits are so expensive. And so for most businesses, they can get all those added benefits. It's about $1 an hour per employee, but guess what? You can write that off. The
Yeah,
reality is they pay so much in taxes, and so you can actually write that stuff off. And like I said, we customize packages for people, right? If you don't need this, we can offer this. We also offer group RSPs, no cost to the employer. We do encourage if they can, contribute to the account, but we take care of all the administrative costs associated with that. We do financial wellness workshops once a month. We can actually do workshops customized for the business. And the other added thing that we can actually bring to the table is a complementary needs analysis. Now, I know
I
you're
did
in,
mine.
right? And I know you're in the beauty industry, and we talk about, oh, let's get the beauty makeovers, and you get your hair and your lashes and then, the beautiful outfit. But the reality is 3 days later, they probably look the way they did before, other than, the hair and maybe the clothes. But unless you have somebody coaching you through that whole process, um, we don't tend to get the results that we would like. Well, what
Yeah.
we do is the needs analysis. We coach people. You don't buy anything you don't understand, because I know I've done that many times in my past. I don't want to feel stupid, right? So I've gone into a bank and said, "Hey, how do mutual funds work? I heard they were good." And they're like, "Well, we have ethical funds, or we have balanced funds. What do you prefer?" Well, I want to be
Mhm.
ethical and balanced. So I signed on the dotted line. I had zero idea what a mutual
And
fund.
I wanted to speak a little bit on this as well. Like, anybody that finds this video, that is watching this video, I'm going to share it in our community afterwards. But I really, really want you to think, if something were to happen to you, how are you going to protect your family? How are you going to protect your business? How are you going to protect your income and make sure that your business can still operate? Like, I'm learning that right now. It's so, so important, even with myself and my own health. And now I'm experiencing my mom having issues with her health. And I want to make sure that, if anything were to happen, that, we have something protecting ourselves. In an instance, like, we don't have any benefits. My mom's job doesn't offer any benefits for her. I don't have any benefits, any extended health or any benefits for myself as well. So if something were to happen to me, how would my mom get taken care of? How would I make sure that the business keeps running? And I also still going to be doing my will with Tracy as well, because I feel that, you know, a lot of people avoid having these conversations, but it's the conversations and the education that's really going to set you up. So if there was something to happen, God forbid you get in a car accident tomorrow, are you prepared for that?
Absolutely. I think we want to hope for the best and plan for the worst. And,
Yep.
it's interesting because my mom and I just redid our will, power of attorney, representation agreement, which is making decisions, for medical in January, because I have a grandson and another one on the way. We wanted to make sure it was current. Well, my mom had a fall this month, and she's been in the hospital for the last 3 weeks. And so I am so grateful that we got all that in place so that I can make some decisions, and also going, and the amount of what you have to do to go into a bank and get registered for the power of attorney. It's a process, and if you don't have those documents in place,
Yeah.
it's very challenging, and you
I've
cannot.
seen it. Yeah, I've
Right.
seen it happen to really good people. Things happen. So, and that's why we're having this conversation today. It's not to, sign you up into anything, but it's to bring up awareness to, are you prepared? It's always good to, have a consultation call with Tracy and check in and see, if you have the proper insurance, if you have everything in place for anything, if anything were to happen, and make sure that you have all your ducks in a row, right?
Absolutely. I think the biggest word today is debt, right?
Yep.
It's the biggest financial cancer going on for people right now. And have you noticed everybody shows us how to get into debt, but
Yeah.
they don't show us how to get out?
Yep.
And so we have debt elimination plans that can potentially save thousands and thousands of dollars of interest, right? So we look at the overview. We look at what money's going to come in from the government, any sort of pensions, any products that you have currently. We help you understand what you have. We show what we offer, and you decide whether you want to make a change,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So we take a very educational approach,
And
which
do you have any type of a slide or information that you can share in regards to the group benefits that we were kind of discussing a little bit earlier?
yeah, I mean, I could always put an overall, like the products at a glance that kind of gives you a bit of an idea. I could even put in my link to the complementary needs analysis and maybe my Calendly link. So if somebody wants to book
Perfect.
a one-on-one consultation, then we can
Yeah,
definitely.
I think that would be really good. We'll post this and share this in the groups and in multiple places. And if people watch this video, I really encourage you to reach out to Tracy. She's a wealth of knowledge. She can do the needs analysis with you and see what it is that you need. Also, if you currently have health insurance or any extended coverage, have her review that, because there may be certain areas where you're missing something, or that policy may not be the best one for you. So I really encourage you, to book your consultation with Tracy, because she can do a full analysis and see what's missing, or recommend certain things for you. Actually, maybe even save you some money some places too, right? Like, it's all about it's all about making sure and building the proper financial house, like Tracy always says, building the proper financial house and making sure that your family's protected, making sure that you if you end up in the hospital, that you have things in lined up, because you never know what could happen. I just recently lost a friend, um and their whole house and everything got taken away because they didn't have anything already in place, and they weren't prepared for that, and it's horrible.
Absolutely. We do believe that there's two big financial risks in life. So I just want you to think about this as we close. You know, dying too soon and you have people dependent on your money, or living
Hmm.
too long without enough money. The biggest financial risk, so the stats say only 5% of the people die before 65, but if they do, it's devastating for the family left behind. If you see single parents, they are working multiple jobs because that income went away. But the biggest financial risk is not having enough money at retirement. So, we go through professional money managers. Some of our returns are like 9, 13, 15%. Most people would not think that, because we were taught to put our money in a piggy bank. And as we got older,
Yeah.
we went to the bank. We think that's the place to go. But there's a multitude of opportunities here. And we
Yeah.
just want to look at your particular
Well,
situation.
yeah, for sure. Like, here's another example. My mom has been paying life insurance her entire life, and she just got a notice when she turned 75 that they literally cut her policy in half. That's ridiculous. And because she's still working, they took her pension away. So, like, her supplement pension is gone. So, like, they really do not want to take care of you leading up to your older age. And working with Tracy, you can prevent all that stuff from happening.
Well,
Like,
we can prevent death, but
no, but you can prevent being in a financial situation when you get to retirement. That's the plan.
absolutely. No, I think it's important that we all take a look at our own situation, because you get one shot at this,
Yep.
right? And we have a beautiful gift. If you have the gift of time, compound interest is a wonderful thing working for you, not if it's working against you. So we want to get compound interest working for you.
Mhm.
They call it the eighth wonder of the world, but not if it's working against you.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful that I have my little retirement disability savings plan on the go. I've never been able to do that or had anything like that before, so I'm really grateful for that. I avoided looking into my finances in my life for a very long time, not gonna lie. Like, it's very scary, it's very overwhelming. But now that I have a business and I want to make sure that the business keeps running, and when we have all of our staff and employees, that everybody's taken care of, and we definitely will be getting a group benefits package as well, because it's so important. I don't want anybody to go without. That's the biggest priority. If I had something like that in place, I probably would be able to get my treatments and massage and everything, because with the permanent disability, the PWD that I'm on now, I don't have any benefits. I was like, what's the point of being on this? Like, thank you for the designation, but what has that done? Like, they give me $23 for a massage or $23 for acupuncture, but the treatment's like $100. Like, that doesn't help me. So, I really appreciate, looking into that and taking a little bit of a deeper dive on how I can set up some benefits for me and my mom as well. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, I think we get one shot at this, and the earlier we look at this, the better. And you are correct. One of the biggest challenges is money seems overwhelming. It seems so complicated. We keep it really simple. We even have videos that I can send to people. So on that message, if somebody says, hey, I want the 17-minute video on how to build a strong financial house. And by the way, biggest challenge for most people is not enough money. So if you're looking for other ways to make money too, we want to solve the problems that are out there for people. Because the reality is people are not sleeping at night because of the money situation and the cost
Yeah,
of.
and it's not getting any better anytime soon.
Oh, and
That's
they
for
actually
sure.
said on the news yesterday, in the Vancouver area, for you to buy a house, it's 106% of your income. It's not happening now.
Nope,
Right?
I'll move to Mexico before before I buy a house in Canada. That's for
Well, that's
sure.
like people are leaving Canada in droves. People are leaving BC in droves right
Yeah,
now because of the taxes and the
yeah.
gas and everything else. So we,
So
can't solve
if
that
people
problem.
want to get a hold of you, what's your best phone number? We'll just leave that at the end of the message here, and then obviously I'll put all of your contact information in the video once we set it up, and also tag you in the video as well.
Perfect. So it's 778-388-5140. My email address is dreamagain67@gmail.com. I think it's so important to be able to dream again. I was talking to a 23-year-old. Her biggest fear is not being homeless. That's not what people are supposed to be coming out of high school with. They're supposed to have the big dreams like back in my day. I'm not 23, by the way. But yes, you're able to reach out, and I'll put my Calendly link. I would just book a discovery call, like a 20-minute discovery call, and see if how we can help each other.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tracy. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everything that you do for the community. Thank you for actually caring about people. It's been very amazing. I was gonna say something else. It's been very I guess I could say I'm very grateful to have you, and for you to keep on top of me as well, because I want to make sure that not only am I taken care of in my future, but also my mom as well. So thanks for that. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, and thank you for having me. Referrals are the best compliments you can get out there, and Callie refers me to a ton of people. So yeah, I'm really grateful for this relationship that we built as well.
Yeah, and then once the website's up, we'll have you as our financial expert on the website. So looking forward to it.
Awesome, awesome. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Okay, have a good day, girl.
Thanks.